You know, it's been a long time since I was angry. Let's change that.
Mama, Mr. Drama. You say you don't need it, and yet you go and feed it. Drama.
A grabber warrior mask. Could be worse, but what I don't like in West Africa's masks is that most of these that go for sale have mouth. Hard to show any emotions where your mouth can only go up and down, see? Oh well, we'll have to adapt. So since we have like a few weeks till the end of the season and I have to talk about something, we'll start siphoning through the suggestions. One of my first comments was a request to review a harem anime from... I forgot who, sorry about that. Well, here's a harem for ya, Mangaka and his S&M squad. An adaptation of an apparently popular young coma, the anime tells us a story about... Mangaka named Yuki Aito, his assistant Sakoto Ashisu, and other women helping him in his hard work. And since being a mangaka ain't easy, his work touches a difficult aspect of human relationships and is a quite knowledgeable commentary about human psyche and about the inherent damage of political propaganda on young minds. Yes, he works on a pantsu manga. And that's essentially all you need to know about the plot. You know, at first I never really understood why my bosses thought that this is a harem anime and not slice of life, but that's probably because I grew up on entirely different harems. And I must admit that this is an example of a quality harem, at least from my point of view. I never understood the hatred most anime fans have for the harem cliché, in many ways because most of the so-called criticism can easily be used to not only a lot of other anime, but also to books and films. At the same time, I understand why people don't like harems, but I think that the main reason for that is that most anime fans can't see themselves as the main hero. Entertainment piece lives or dies depending on consumer's ability to place himself as the protagonist or whatever qualifies as such. Harems in Japan are popular because this is the dream of any antisocial teenager, suddenly to become wanted by attractive females. And the same goes for other types of harems, something that in the rest of the world is less prevalent, but can be seen. And often when people talk about harem anime, they only talk about the bad ones, because you can talk about bad ones. But what bad can you say about the good? The Comic Artist and His Assistants is a good anime. It's made in a format that's easy to watch with characters that are hard to hate. Yuki Aito is an eccentric, perverted masochist that has a habit to behave inappropriately in public. But he's not a bad guy. He's kind, tender, and what's most important, truly loves his co-workers and wishes them only the best, even if that means sacrificing his own well-being. Is it any wonder that a large part of female characters in the show either love him or show at least some level of affection? And said female characters, though made in standard Japanese cliches, are not at all bad, and considering the format, quite well written. Also, their voices are fitting, and I even managed to recognize one, which is already impressive. It's just a good anime that I recommend you to watch. I of course could sit here for hours and tear this anime apart, saying that the animation quality is mediocre, music is lacking, and that most of the humor revolves around assistant's sadistic tendencies towards Yuki. Yet that's all just banal nitpicking. But here lies the most paradoxical flaw of the anime. It's good, and therefore it's unremarkable. You'll watch it, have a dose of positive emotions, and will forget that this anime ever existed in like 2 days. But that's just consumer psychology. Ain't nothing you can do about that.